Hey everybody, it's Derek from Roost, and we are back with our video series of our newest product called RoostBar. Now in our first video, we showed you how the RoostBar works. In this video, we're going to show you how to use the RoostBar. But in order to use the RoostBar, you first have to have the social media toolkit. And you can get that toolkit by going to facebook.com/RoostApp. Once you land on the application page, go ahead and come down here to the Go to App button, click it. It's going to request permissions. Go ahead and come over here and click Allow. And now you're going to drop on the application dashboard. And as you can see, the toolkit is broken into three different parts: the Real Estate tab, the Roost Publisher, and the Roost Academy. Now the RoostBar resides in the Roost Publisher. So you can get to the publisher by going to this Build Your Network button or coming up here to the Publishing tab and clicking it. Now when you come into the publisher, it's going to default you to sending content out from your personal profile. This is actually where I want to be because I want to send out content on my personal profile and include the RoostBar for my Things to Do in San Francisco page to try to gain audience or like count. So I have a piece of content that I want to send out regarding the upcoming San Francisco Fine Art Fair. I'm going to go ahead and copy that URL. Then I'm going to come down here to the Add URL button. I'm going to include that. And as you can see right down here, it says that the RoostBar will promote my Things to Do in San Francisco page above this particular piece of content. So I can go ahead and add that. I can click Done. I can add a comment. And then I can hit Send. I can come up here and I can go back to my personal profile and I can see that that article is now on my wall. And for those friends that I have, the 4,500 plus, they might be able to see that particular article and click on it. So let's go see if that's the case. If I go up here to Steve Williams, who's a friend of mine, it now shows up in his news feed. Now Steve is a friend of mine, but he is not a liker of my Things to Do in San Francisco page. So he's interested in the Fine Art Fair. He sees this, but across the top, you see the RoostBar. And a couple different things that Steve can do here. He can go ahead and like my Things to Do in San Francisco page. And he can actually come over here and he can share this on his wall. So now I've gained a like to my Things to Do in San Francisco by exposing Steve to the content that I would already be sending out. But it gets even more interesting because now there's Lisa Jones. Now Lisa is not a friend of mine and she doesn't like my Things to Do in San Francisco page, but she is a friend of Steve Williams. So now that Steve shared that article, it shows up in Lisa's newsfeed because she's friends with Steve. She's also interested in the San Francisco Fine Art Fair. She clicks on this. She sees the website for the San Francisco Fine Art Fair. She also has the RoostBar across the top. And now she can click on the like button and like my Things to Do in San Francisco page. So this is an incredible tool that you can utilize to gain traction with your audience or your like count on your business page and expose this to a much larger audience through the virality of the product. We hope you enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, please go to facebook.com/RoostApp or you can send an email to cs@roost.com.